and I'll tie it to that too.
Okay.
So in order to get kids accountable, is you actually have to communicate. You can't be scared of parents, no matter what culture they come from, what language they speak. You can't be scared, and you actually have to communicate with them in a way, in such a way that you care. So if you're having an issue with a kid, and the only time you call the parent is because the kid don't listen to you, well, the parent's not gonna listen to you either
Right.
because they think this guy just isn't like my kid. But if you actually show them that, well, look, let me explain why I'm calling you. The reason why I'm making a big deal about him talking or acting up is because look at his grades. I have this one kid just not recently. I had to walk to his granny's house because supposedly he reads at a fourth grade level. He's in third grade. But he took a state test, which was going to follow him all the way through high school, even through college. He scored at a first grade level. So he didn't care. And I noticed it. I even noticed he click, 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 click. And a lot of these kids, again, they're not accountable. It's a culture that we've created in the education system. So when I went to Granny and said, hey, first off, hi, I'm Mr. Tobin. Let me actually introduce myself. And I know we've waved at each other before because I'd walk him halfway through or something. But I walked to the house and I told her what happened. I said, listen, Chad's kind of acting up, but this is why I'm concerned. Not because he's not following my directions. I'm concerned because look at how his test score and look how he reads. And man, the concern on her face changed to, wow, this is actually a problem. This isn't inconvenient for me to hear this conversation. This is a problem. My kid's acting up. And this is Granny. So Granny calls mom. Mom takes care of it. So the next day, mom comes in. I get a chance to talk to mom. I tell mom what happened. Well, just me going to Granny's house, I see changing the kid's behavior. Yeah. The kid feels a little more connected to me now. Wow, that guy walked all the way to my house. It was hot outside too. Man, it was hot when I did that. But walked all the way to my house just because he sees that my grades are going down. And so I noticed a couple changes in his behavior, and I'd recognize him, even for the littlest things. Oh, you did that right. That's man. Look at this guy, everybody. And a couple days later, the behavior changes, and the moment I saw exactly what I needed was the day he was pulling clips left and right. That's our discipline system, just pulling clips, pulling clips. But when I'd ask him to, instead of going, man, now he's like, yes, sir. He actually said, sir. I was like, really impressed with the sir. Okay, so I don't know if he's showing out with me now, trying to put on a show, but I'll take the sir. So I did the same thing. Walked right back to Granny's house. Granny, today, in Granny's face, what do you do now? No. I want to thank you for talking to me and communicating with me because now, today, I'm coming to tell you he's my student of the day. And since then, that kid, not only is he student of the day, he's really straightened up his attitude a little bit. He cares more about his work, but he just got elected to student council. And there was a little disclaimer: the teacher has to recommend it. But I recommended him because you know what? If there's any kind of positive outlet that'll open that door for him to make him want to not only be good because his teacher came and met his family and there's good, but because now he has something to work for, to strive for, because he's the only one in the class as far as student council. So I think that communication with parents is real, real important.